Kiss came out with a special pressing of the original 3 albums, and I went on eBay and paid a good penny for it because I had to have it. When I was 10, 11 years old, this guy brought it to school, and I asked my mom if I could have it, and it was like $11. And she said, I'm not going to spend that money on an album back then. So here we are 40, 50 years later, and I got it. And here's a album that made them, Kiss Alive. So I bought a brand new one because my older one was worn out, and it's got the let's see what it's got here. It's got the booklet with it. As you can see, and it's very nicely done, and this is an original pressing of Kiss Alive 2. But it's not that worn out yet. And I remember getting this on Christmas morning. Kiss Paul Stanley solo album. This is the original pressing of Kiss Dynasty. Original pressing of Kiss Unmasked. I just recently picked this up because I had to have it. Krokus, Headhunter. I love that album. I actually had it on tape very many years ago. Just a very good album. Krokus, The Blitz. I won that on a radio station. Went and picked it up. The remastered version of 180 grams of Led Zeppelin 2. Excellent album. 180 gram album of Led Zeppelin 3. This is actually one of my favorite albums. Physical Graffiti. 40th edition of Physical Graffiti. Led Zeppelin, Houses of the Holy. Here's an original pressing of Led Zeppelin 4. And Led Zeppelin In Through the Outdoor. When I bought this, I didn't know if it was going to, it used to come in a brown paper bag, and actually they redid it, and it came in the brown paper bag, so I'm happy about that. Very good singer here. Linda Ronstadt's Greatest Hits. Love her voice. Loverboy, Get Lucky. That's a good album. Leonard Skinner, Gold and Platinum, double album. Original pressing of Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell. That was a big album back then. I picked this up in California. It's a combination. It's all Rat, but it has George Lynch playing on guitar on some of these songs. George Lynch plays on I'm Insane, Dr. Rock, Driving on E, and Top Secret, and Round and Round. George Lynch plays on that. I picked this up at Phonolux, the Monkees, for $4. Great album. Original pressing, Motley Crue, Too Fast for Love. I remember when this guy, I used to know Marty. He came from San Bernardino, California. He said, man, you got to hear this band. They are just great. I said, what's the name of the album? He said, Too Fast for Love. And he started playing it, and I just fell in love with it. I mean, it's just raw and great. That was the best album they ever did. Yep. And of course, I liked it so much that I picked up their follow-up album, Shout at the Devil. Michael Jackson, Off the Wall. I think I picked this up for 99 cents. Nazareth 2XS. Ozzy Osbourne, Diary of a Madman. What a great band and a great album. Yep. Ozzy Osbourne's tribute to Randy Rhoads. Got a letter to Randy from Ozzy on the back of it. Great album. Bark at the Moon. Phil Collins, No Jacket Required. Now, I ordered this album on eBay, and it came from Hawaii, and I was worried I wasn't going to get it. It's a blue album, and I just love this album. It's 180 grams. It's a special edition. It's numbered. As you see, it's numbered here. I got number 292. I can't remember how many they had. 1,500 albums just like this. So, and these guys can harmonize like no other can. I picked this one up. Where did I pick that up at? Maybe in Gatlinburg at a store, pressing store. Ozark Mountain Daredevils. If you want to get to heaven, you have to raise a little hell. Love that song. That's on here. Yep. They just look like they're having a good time. Good old band right there. Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. Remastered. Pink Floyd, The Wall, remastered. Poison. As you can see, this is a demo. It's got, I hate this, but it's stamped. It's cut out right here. This album right here was banned because they didn't like the cover of it. So they changed the cover of it. So I got one of the first copies of it. Open up and say, ah. One of my favorite albums, Prince, 1999. It's a double album. This is just a great album. Prince, Sign of the Times, on 180 gram vinyl. Now, if you look closely, I used to own a car just like this. This is a 72 Grand Prix underneath this drum set. And I just love the cover of it. Great music too, though. Yep. One of the best soundtracks of all time. Prince and Revolution, Purple Rain. Queen, Night at the Opera. It's got some great songs on it. What's on it? Death on Two Legs. I'm in Love with My Car. You're My Best Friend. Love of My Life. Bonham Rhapsody, which is a big song. Great album. My favorite album by Queen is The Game. Yeah, this one's worn out too, but it's still in good shape, still playable. Yep, original pressing. Actually, the first heavy metal album to go #1 was Quiet Riot, Mental Health. This is a good band right here. Kevin DuBrow, Carlos. He went to the Scorpions for a little while. No, Rat for a little while. And Rudy Sarzo, he played with Ozzy. Yep. Good band. Rat, Dancing Undercover. Rat, Reach for the Sky. REO Speedwagon, High Infidelity. That was a big album back in the day. Yep. Big selling album. Had Don't Let It Go, Keep on Loving You, Take It on the Run. The Rolling Stones, Some Girls. Now I bought this because they banned this album cover also. Some of the ladies that they put on the cover didn't like it. There's Lucille Ball, but there's Marilyn Monroe, but I can't remember which girl. She complained about it, and they cut it out. So, but I love the music on there. This is one of the best Stones albums. Rush, Exit Stage Left, double live album. Came out right after Moving Pictures. Sammy Hagar, Standing Hampton. One of my favorite albums. I love the cover of it. I think it's great, and the music's great. Seals and Cross, Greatest Hits. Good harmonizing guys. Good music. Can't forget Stevie Ray Vaughan. Couldn't stand the weather. Whoops. Styx. Cornerstone. Kind of a fold out album. Styx, Paradise Theater. This was the first album that they put I don't know if you can see that. They put a monogram of Styx on the back of the album. Yep. Talking Heads, Stop Making Sense. This is a hard album to get. I got it. It is the soundtrack for their movie that they did. It was a documentary of their movie. And Talking Heads are a great band. Yep. Ted Nugent, Great Gonzos. Tom Petty, Damn the Torpedoes. One of my favorite albums. 180 Grams. Underrated Band. Triumph Stages. This is a double album. As you can see, Rick Emmett, great guitar player. Just a great album, live album, great live album. And a studio album, Thunder 7. Twisted Sister. Stay Hungry. Breakthrough album for them. One of the best debut albums of all time, Van Halen, on 180 grams. Van Halen, Fair Warning. Van Halen, 1984. Van Halen, what is it, ULA21? I forgot what it's called. 5150, excuse me. I went through this was the first band I ever seen, was Village People. Went through my gayness side. I didn't know they were gay back then, but you know, whatever. They had good disco music. The Who's Greatest Hits. The Wings, All Over America. Yes, 90125. ZZ Top, Del Fuego. It's a good album right there. What's it got? I Thank You. She Loves My Automobile. I'm Bad and Nationwide. Good album. And ZZ Top's Greatest Hits.